Hello everyone, nice to see you all again. Today is Sunday, 24th of September, right? So
Yeah,
September, October, November, December, and then we are going to be reaching 2024 very soon. BTC price today is 26614, 26,000. ETH is 1,595 as of now. So this is taken from coin360.com. So basically kind of like everything is still moving sideways. So there are quite a number of things that has happened in the last 2 weeks. So in general, I think hodlers are hodling up. Yeah, I
yeah.
believe.
Hello, good morning, everyone. It's 24th of September. Yeah, we are going to the end of September. Um, there are so many event activity like the Lunar New Year, and the next one is Christmas and the Lunar, no, the Mid Autumn New Year. Yeah, Mid Autumn New
Mid
Year.
autumn, right?
Yeah.
So everyone is eating or buying or giving
Yeah, the
moon.
moon cake. Yeah,
Yeah,
the moon cake. Yeah,
I
and then
I don't know about your mooncake over there, but over here I saw on the shop in the shopping center they were displaying one piece for $28, two-piece for
yeah,
two-piece for what $48. So there's a slight discount there. So
yeah,
so in other words, if you buy a box of four-piece, it's going to cost you like $90 at least. Yeah,
yeah, and then this 2023, the people around the world um, may need to spend less and saving more. Yeah, and they
yeah, I need to save up
yeah,
more and spend less.
yeah,
Otherwise, you have a lot of problem later.
yeah,
Uh,
that's right.
if you look at US, I think maybe the Fed may not be increasing the rate right now, but they might increase again very soon. You never know.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
over there, I think the mortgage rate has shot up from what in the beginning of 2023 it was like 3 point something percent. Right
yeah,
now over there in US, yeah. So right now it's like average of 7% for mortgage rate. Imagine you are paying $2,600 per month.
yeah,
Let's say for 600,000 loan. You're paying 2,006 per month. Then suddenly you have to pay 4,000 a month. Wow, that's a lot of
yeah.
money.
Yeah, because they want to control the inflation, so that the Fed they decide to increase the interest rate, uh, get get the highest for the 11 years. Yeah, that's why now the interest rate is around 5.5%. Yeah, 5.5%, and they say they will increase in this November, in this Halloween coming. That's why we
Sounds like very scary Halloween this time.
yeah, yeah, that's why it's so scary, and uh, people they need to prepare for this raising the interest rate. Why? Because uh, if they increase the interest rate, people will have less money in the supply, and it's hard for them to spend or to use for the daily using. Yeah, and this will affect the price of all the asset like Bitcoin and crypto. That's why when they say they will increase the rate, the price of Bitcoin and crypto will go down. Yeah, and they promise will bring out more money in the market in the middle of next year. Yeah, that's why we also need to wait for the next coming year. A lot of activity like Bitcoin halving, like the price of the Bitcoin may go up when the government bring up more and more money into the market. Yeah, when you jump into the crypto, Of course, not today, not tomorrow. The prices will bring you back some of your reward, so that the reward may come to people who have more and more patience in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and people say need to invest wise and don't risk your life in the investment activity. Yeah. And next coming, we have some slide. Mr. Nicholas, would you tell me some of the slide about the coin
Okay,
share?
this company by the name CoinShares, they are actually a crypto asset manager. So they are starting a hedge fund division, and in order to seek some to make some inroads for American investors. Right. So because Americans right now, those who have money, I believe they are planning to put their money elsewhere. So CoinShare is actually, I think it's a European company, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So anyway, the market, someone said the market, the macro environment is a very fertile for this hedge fund thing because of monetary policy. So and because of a lot of volatility out in the market and a lot of macro uncertainty. Yeah. So the plans that they filed with the US SEC over the summer is to launch two new feeder funds focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's why I put Bitcoin Ethereum thing down there, picture there. Yeah. So their argument, their expectation, and their argument and their observation is that people are starting to hold their Bitcoin and not letting go. So uh,
Yeah,
I believe so because the price of Bitcoin is kind of like still sideways or falling in a sense. So a lot of people are holding and hodling up. Yeah. So people are also, according to them, people are also starting to realize and go back to the real principles of Bitcoin. For instance, whether this particular coin is a reserve of value, or a way of storing value for long term. Yeah.
yeah,
So this is what market watchers are observing, that people are actually trying to not do so much,
yeah,
maybe what some people say, not creating so much pattern out of crypto, but going back to the fundamentals, the basics of what Bitcoin and Ethereum are truly developed for, is to have the store of value and the reserve of value, and of course supposed to be decentralized. Right? But the thing about that decentralized part is that all these ETF, they are controlled by hedge funds. ETF, they are controlled by some organization. So in a
yeah,
sense, they are controlling the funds over something that is supposed to be decentralized, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So
And
let's see how all this pan out, because of so much rules and regulations they need to follow. Yeah. Talking about rules and regulations, there's this crypto exchange by the name Bybit. They are suspending their UK operation because of the new advertisement rules, right? So these new advertisement rules in UK basically cause a situation such that the new customer of this crypto exchange Bybit, they will not be able to open account as of 1st of October, and starting of October 8th of October. Okay, existing
oh,
customer. Okay, so from 1st of October, new customer may not be able to open account. And for the
yeah,
existing customer, from the 8th of October, they will not be allowed to add funds or create contracts or increase their position. So this particular date, the 8th of October, is when this firm need to comply with, or not just this firm, every firm in UK need to comply with the UK rules on advertising and promotion. So it requires all those crypto firms to register themselves in this FCA Financial Conduct Authority. So this company, Bybit, obviously they are not registered with them. So they are not only going to, basically they are not the only crypto firm. I think there are probably quite a number of other crypto firms in UK that are suspending their operations as well. So instead of registering themselves, I think it's going to be a hard thing, or rather difficult thing, or a lengthy process to register. So instead of taking the lengthy process, all the checks, all the whatever in order to get themselves registered, they just suspend the UK operation, right? So this is, if any of you listeners, you have you are involved in this exchange Bybit, or you have account with them, or you trade with them, do take note. Yeah, do take note.
But I also hear the very funny rule uh, from UK to apply, because they say if you are the foreigner exchange, you will not uh, you will not be allowed to use the English language, because if you use the English language, you will this you will let the UK citizen to use in the exchange. Yeah, it's so funny. Some of the funny
But
rule.
yeah, that's a funny rule, because what you expect an exchange from Dubai to use
Yeah,
Arabics?
yeah, that's right. That's right. It's correct.
Nobody is
Like
using.
yeah, it looks like if Binance Exchange they
But
in
this is from
Malta,
China, right?
they must use in yeah, and they should not use English language, because it's they in the UK law they say if you use English, you will attract some of the UK citizen to use that. Yeah,
No,
it's
I
yeah,
think this is a very silly rule, because
yeah,
it's almost like how would you say? Don't bring your car to my country, or else my people will buy your car. Just
yeah,
then which car you think they should buy, you know? It's
yeah, yeah,
like, I don't know.
yeah,
Uh, Imagine the so let's say they are trying to study a history of something else, and you can only find them in their local language, so they will not be able to learn that particular part of history then. Yeah, so I think it's a very silly rule, because whole world is using English. It's almost like they are forcing people to switch to other language, you know. And
yeah.
don't
That's right.
blame the world if everyone start to learn Chinese language.
Yeah, it look like some of the Russian and some of the Chinese exchange they must use their original language. That is the
Yeah,
that
talking
is the way they
uh,
supply.
talking of
Yeah,
which, I think we covered this 1 or 2 weeks ago. This I think UAE and also Dubai, they have their
yeah,
schools. Uh, I think it was a mandatory thing. Yeah, the school provides Chinese language for the students.
yeah,
Yeah, so imagine these students. So while they learn their own Arabic or whatever local language, I'm not sure
yeah,
which other countries are actually using Arabic, or maybe all of them. Yeah, but on top of English that they might learn, they will learn Chinese. So when they
yeah,
go into the workforce and they say, "Oh, now in China there's more opportunities. Now I'm free to join any company in China or do business in China. I can do that
yeah.
because I know the language." So you guys, England, UK, and US, you guys don't like me, I go the other side.
Yeah. And then the next one we may see the how the bank rate US how mortgage 30
Yeah,
years fixed national average. Isn't it
seven
was?
percent 7% US mortgage rate skyrocketed from January to October. So in January it was 3.22%. In October it's 7.08%. I think the chart is moving slightly higher even. Yeah, so imagine you, okay, the average, the next slide shows the average salary, or rather the tax payment, so we can show them later. So the average income or median income, or rather the middle income people in the US, they are probably earning each year maybe 60,000, 70,000, 50 to 70,000. Okay, let's say I put it at 60,000. If you are earning 65,000, it means every month you're paying, you're earning 5,000 or maybe $6,000. So while you earn $6,000, $2,600 went to pay for your loan, and then suddenly this month you have to pay $4,000. Then you have left with only $2,000.
Yeah.
Not forgetting your income tax and all this. So only people who earn 10,000 a month in US are able to survive happily, so to speak. Yeah. So if you don't earn that much per month, then all this housing loan, properly mortgage loan is going to cost you a lot of pie. You know, you're going to lose out a lot. Yeah. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
when I hear about the loan, U.S. mortgage is mainly linked to the interest rate,
Yeah,
and with
definitely.
when the U.S. they raise up this number, and more people will not have their own house. Yeah, of course now this time so many people they use the mortgage to loan the house to get the house in US, and now the situation is more and more difficult,
Yeah.
and um, with the
By the way,
high
let,
sin
let me add something. This morning I saw a video, or rather
yeah
yesterday I saw a video of this American guy who married a Chinese girl. He has a son,
yeah
so they live in I think it was Guizhou, some okay,
yeah
basically Guangdong, Guangxi, and just above Guangdong, Guangxi, I think is Hunan, and just next to it is Guizhou. So it's somewhere
yeah
pretty not too far from Hong Kong, basically. Yeah, so
yeah
it's just one province away from Hong Kong, something like that. Yeah, so he was living in this city, and he's living there right now. So he said, uh, the he recently bought a penthouse which cost him like 1 point something million
yeah
renminbi, which is
yeah
worked out to be about 100, less than 140,000 US dollars a penthouse.
oh
So, but
oh bad house
the penthouse is under renovation. He's renting this 4 bedroom apartment that cost him only
yeah
$300 US dollar per month. 300 US dollar a
oh
month. Yeah. So because he has moved to China for some time, so he usually compares the living costs between US
yeah
and China. So basically what he's trying to say is, well, in US, for example, right now what we see now, wow, a monthly mortgage 4,000 a month. I mean, okay, the US is highest in terms of GDP, right, so to speak, nominal GDP. They say, well, US GDP is 26 trillion or 23 trillion or something like that, and China is only 19 trillion. But even though China is a few trillion behind, but the living standard is, I think, much better, or rather, the cost of living is much better in China. That is why there's this other marker called the purchasing power parity, which means for $1, how much thing can you buy in US, and for $1, how much
yeah
things how many things you can buy in China. So obviously,
yeah
for $1 you can afford a lot more things than what you can afford in US. That's the kind of comparison they have. So looking at this, I think 7% mortgage loan. I think for average citizen, average person in a workforce in US need to earn at least 10,000 a month in order to
yeah
survive. Yeah,
yeah that's right,
there is still
and
income tax, which is I think 20% if I'm not wrong, 22%. Yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
in US they may use a more the mortgage or the loan up to 80% of the value of
Yes,
the asset
up to
is
50% of the
also,
value.
yeah. Of course, that is a way to put them into the long term long term pay bill. Yeah,
Yeah,
like if they earn 2,000 per month, they may pay to the bill up to more than 1,000. Yeah, and then keep rolling like this. Yeah,
keep rolling and rolling.
that's
That means what?
yeah,
The debt becomes snowballing, right? Yeah.
yeah, and
Wow.
as I hear some the U.S. student, they may have a loan for the long term working in the country for more than 20 years working there to pay up all their student loan, and
Yeah,
after that loan they may make the house loan. That's one of the kind for the capitalism a way to earn and make money from the loan of the people. Yeah, yeah. It's
yeah,
also it's a kind of the business in the capitalism. Yeah, it's totally
yeah.
different
It's like
in
capitalist
Asia.
world when it comes to talk about all
Yeah,
this interest rate. You better be able to pay off the loan within the first 10 years. Otherwise, you never know when the Fed is going to increase the interest rate.
yeah. And I also received the news about the AI. It's just about something there about the technology. Yeah.
Oh,
YouTube,
YouTube
you
having AI
this
features, huh?
yeah in 2024 next year, and the feature will generate the background, remix the exit video, and dub audio. Yeah, it's make the
Oh,
audio to yeah. It's one of the feature of the AI in YouTube. Yeah,
yeah, I think
I just one.
this is very
Yeah,
interesting. The dub audio
yeah,
is very interesting. Yeah.
yeah. And
Imagine
back
the
to
video is speaking in Vietnamese, then I can click on the button and listen in English or
yeah,
something,
that
right?
and you can
And
change the background. You want
from
the map.
English, yeah, from English it turns into some other Arabics or whatever language,
Yeah,
Spanish
yeah.
or French.
I think with the sub audio is happened for a long time, but only for some of the YouTuber with the that means very special account. They may
Yeah,
have the sub audio online
they
when they do
probably
the live stream.
maybe right
Yeah,
now. Huh?
yeah. Right now they have, but some of the limited account with some account very special account they can use when they do the live stream, and they have the language filter. Like in the live stream, they have some app work. They will have a beep sound when people say some app work. Yeah, it's a, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think some channels I see on YouTube. I believe probably three-quarter of their video will have a beep sound.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's which is made from AI. When they hear the app work, they will switch in, and I think it's a good of to have the filter like this to let the people not listening to the
At
app work
least,
like
yeah,
this. Yeah,
at least for the kids to watch video, they won't keep hearing the word.
yeah, that's right. Well, back to the US debt. I also found some of the news article about the debt nation, the unsustainable rise of debt in US. Uh, this article is coming from Crypto sled. Let me see.
Yeah, by the way, the debt already hit 33 trillion already.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's last time I have some photo about this. Yeah, nearly 33 trillion, and they increased the debt ceiling also. Yeah, it's a kind of the capitalism, like this. Okay, next one, I have some slide about the Coinbase. Based on the Arkham, Arkham is one of the is Arkham. Yeah, let me daily crypto space.
5% of all BTC. That's a lot, man.
Yeah,
Because there
that's
are
a
so
lot of
many
money.
exchange shops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, copy link, copy and use messenger. Yeah, this one is they says in the review of the Aham report review that Coinbase last holder 5% of BTC is cost about 25 uh, is around 1 million Bitcoin worth approximately 25 billion to the exchange. Yeah, it's not it's and also finding that 19 nine 19.4 million of rest time, 5% overall circulation Bitcoin supplies. And now the total Bitcoin supply is Bitcoin in the market now is 19.4 million Bitcoin in the market, and we have the total supply is 21 million, and Coinbase have 5% of 19.4 million. Yeah, with 5% of 19.4 million, they say that Coinbase may be the one of the largest exchange to hold the crypto Bitcoin. Um, this and in the people say why is Meta Coinbase one the largest exchange, and they want it look like to be for the Coinbase, and it say that they are for the Canada, their own ADA is one of the crypto. And back to our slide, I also want to share to you about the sub-Saharan Africa. The wisely dominate the Bitcoin market. Yeah, and we will see the this slide, this picture about how which country they hold the crypto, they use the money to buy crypto, um, receive they receive the money back to their country by the crypto because a lot of worker in from African country they work in Europe, work in US, work around the world. They send back money to their home, and they use crypto to use. And some people they use people in Nigeria, they receive a large amount of money back to the country by cryptocurrency received. Yeah, they receive in cryptocurrency. Yeah, a large amount. Next one is South Africa and Kenya. Yeah. These figures let us know that thinking that the other the other part of the world, like African country, they slowly to adopt Bitcoin and crypto soon because they know the potential of this. Because currently now most of African countries um, is under control of French. Because if you go
Some,
to
some of them under
yeah
control
yeah
France and all. Yeah,
yeah
they are being colonized some time
yeah
back. Now they are
yeah
still trying to have some grip on them. That is
yeah
why Africa they have vast natural resources, and there are a lot of
yeah
gold out there. So,
yeah
but you're thinking, wow, they have a lot of gold mine, they must be rich. No, the gold all went to France, went to whoever that colonized them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
So
some of the if you travel there, you must know French. They don't know English.
yeah,
Yeah, and the country is still poor because Most of the country in Africa, they uh, they have a lot of resource, but they supply to the Europe. Yeah, only the government people they are rich, but the people they are still
The people
poor.
are
Yeah,
poor.
yeah. It's depend on the one who lead the country. Yeah, if they keep following um, the Europe and the Western country, they may got more and more. Yeah. Next one, we see the house billionaire Anthony Sakaguchi. Yeah. Uh, you may remember him. Last time I also
I
say
see.
some quote about him. He shared about the Bitcoin, how the Bitcoin spot ETF affect the price of BTC and altcoin if approved. Yeah, of course, if it's approved, the price of the Bitcoin crypto may increase a lot, and and uh, and he also said that it may increase 10 times, more than 10 times. Yeah. The Sky Akamuchi is Sky Bridge Capital founder. Yeah, explain his view about Bitcoin, altcoin. Yeah. Sakaguchi previously served as the White House communication director and shared with the Scott McCullough. And he explained that on the Wall Street, product often sold rather than bought. Therefore, he expects tens of thousands, if not more than 100,000 people at the Wall Street firm to sell Bitcoin spot product to their traditional investor. Yeah. So if Bitcoin spot ETF they approve, yeah, people will switch to the Bitcoin spot, and uh, the price of crypto may go up. And he continues saying in the statement that those who understand Bitcoin limited supply and aqua unique qualities will see this positive developments. This will push the Bitcoin up and have the significant positive impact on the altcoin market because you need to more capital entering digital property. Yeah, of course. That's the one a lot of people expect. Yeah. But currently
Yeah.
now the SEC postpone, they still postpone, yeah, postpone to
Mm.
decide.
I
Uh,
believe the moment SEC approve whatever regarding the spot ETF and all. So I think because what he just said is quite powerful in
yeah,
terms of concept. Is that firstly BTC is limited in supply, right? Then
yeah,
secondly, because a lot of people are eyeing on the BTC when it comes to alternative trading, so all these interested people they'll start to see opportunities in making money off this spot ETF, Bitcoin spot ETF. Yeah.
yeah,
So so I think this would be a way for BTC to go up in price. Yeah, because if there are a lot of spot ETFs out there, Bitcoin's BTC spot ETF out there, trading people buying and selling, it means they will be in the process of generating a lot of demand for that. So because of all this demand, that would influence the original BTC price. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to say. Yeah, so that would
yeah,
in effect cause BTC price to go up. By how much, I'm not too sure. But of course, this group of investors are probably the same group of investors that's hoping BTC will go to 100,000.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of people expect the price of Bitcoin. Later, I may find the photo of the some of the people expect how Bitcoin can grow. Yeah, and then back to the title of our slideshow today is Bitcoin dilemma 25,000 or 30,000 coming first. Yeah, because based on the Fed decision, uh, Bitcoin may go up and go down to test the price, and a lot of people say, yeah, now is the base, this is the floor price. Yeah, the people may thinking how they decide to buy up more or not. Yeah, and based on the charts, based on the chart, we see the price must overcome the resistance retest 30,000 level. Yeah,
Yeah.
if BTC fail to maintain to its bullish momentum and fall, it may fall to the 25,000. Yeah. Now we are at 26,500, right? 26,600 at this moment. Yeah.
Let's hope.
And
Let's hope for good
yeah,
thing.
that's
Let's hope.
with the 4 hour charts. I usually see in the 4 hour charts. Yeah, the price also same 30,000 resistance level, and in the on-chain analysis, we see the falling below 100-day and 200-day moving average. Is critical support at 25,000 successful if it's decline the raise speculated in additional to the price pulling back to toward 200 days moving average. We will see the yeah, this will hope that this trend indicate that future trader predominantly hold the bearish view of the Bitcoin. Yeah, in the short term, put downward pressure on the price in the short term. Yeah, we will see if it may try to retest to 30,000, but if unsuccessful, go down to 25,000. Yeah, of course. That's a way of the people do trading. Yeah, we also have some of the slide about the CEO um, bullish. Yeah, just now I say the CEO effective this concern about Bitcoin miner profitable after 2024 halving. Yeah, tip is bullish on the blockchain future, and the report predict the Bitcoin price could go up by 1,250%. Yeah, it may go up 10 times from now. Now it's around 26,000 or up 10 times or it's around 260,000. Yeah, it's quite a lot of price after Bitcoin having. But I also think it's a possibility because after next year, after the middle term after middle of next year, they are going to bring more money to save the market, and now they try to squeeze the market. Yeah, we hope that all the hope, and we also see the people in the prison. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
uh, they also do the mining. Yeah, they have a lot of activity there. They are so
Meaning,
free there. Yeah. In Venezuela, authorities is a Bitcoin miner in the prison. Right? Yeah, and in Venezuela they banned the crypto mining. Yeah, Argentina, and now we
but
also see. Yeah,
so
Bitcoin.
Venezuela, they do mining inside Venezuela or outside Venezuela. That's what I'm curious about
I
because
I think inside.
in my yeah, in my memory, Venezuela, the land, the rather they are. Let's see. Oh, now I'm looking at Africa. Venezuela is quite close to equator, so they are tropical region. So which
Yeah,
means their weather is not. They don't have like four season like China
yeah,
or whatever. US. They are like us. They have 4 seasons.
yeah,
So where are they going to get their aircon? They are like Singapore and Vietnam,
yeah,
So where are they going to afford the aircon? I mean, yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money to mine in Venezuela. Maybe that's how they got caught, right? Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
they are doing the mining activity because I hear that Venezuela is some other
Oh,
country in North America, yeah,
yeah.
and
Even
they
Argentina. Okay, Argentina, I can understand because Argentina is much far south.
yeah,
They cold weather there, so for them to mine is okay. But then, of course, the authority doesn't allow. So if they want to catch these people, just look at their electrical bill.
yeah. But they use maybe in prison is government electric,
Yeah,
so
maybe
they may yeah, and they do mining there, and they got bluefish. In this article, I also mark to I also want to say that people not only in outside the world but inside the prison they also do the crypto
inside
mining
the prison.
activity. Yeah,
Ah,
inside the prison. Yeah, control game have make rocket launcher and jet. Oh, they also do the mining equipment, rocket launcher, and grenade. Yeah, it looks like the gang they do some illegal activity, but inside the prison.
oh, so
Yeah,
so over there, the prison are under the control of gangsters. Huh?
yeah, that's right.
I think I need to
The
do a
red
lot of
was
research on this
involved.
Venezuela.
But they say the red was involved over 11,000 police and soldiers conduct at the uh, not, notorious Tokoron prison.
Yeah, maybe it's just one of the few particular prison that is being in control by the criminals, right?
Yeah,
Not, or maybe what they are trying to say is these gangsters inside who are in prison, they are in control of everyone in the prison.
yeah, that's right. And they, with the recent highlights the low trend of the cryptocurrency mining being used by the criminal to generate income
Wow, wow.
even behind the bar.
So
Yeah,
going to prison is actually a good thing for them. They can still make money inside the prison, but
yeah,
what
yeah,
are they going to buy when they are in the prison?
yeah. And in Argentina, uncover crypto mining farm um, un, uncover. Yeah, in Argentina, we also hear that one of the country love football and may thinking about the crypto mining activity and a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I also think it's also time for us to say goodbye, people in this live stream. Uh, we are at the hold on. I found the say goodbye live stream. Oh, so long time we don't have the thank you for your watching. Yeah, let me get this one and I copy there for a long time here. Yeah, and in some of the live stream just for the information for us to update the market, yeah, and then we also want to share that to say that the crypto growth is not coming up from today or tomorrow or next month or next year. It's a long term um, investment and it's a long term do the digest information how the market movement, and we hope we all have the in complete crypto journey soon, get the freedom in the financial when we involve in the crypto. Yeah, and we hope that this uh, uh, we have a good yeah, that is hard. It's hard to say. Yeah. Okay. Now it's time for us to say goodbye to all our audience and hope you have a nice Sunday ahead. Yeah, Mr. Nicholas.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us. So we hope you have a great week ahead. And then if there's new coin tokens, whichever that you're planning to invest, do your own due diligence. And of course, uh, do take note of some of the exchange out there in the market that could be subject to some maybe local rules, just like the UK, the one. Yeah. So yeah. So have a good week. We'll see you again in our next live stream.